So it's Thursday and I just left a gym. I'm seriously thinking of joining a gym. I know I've talked about that so much, like over the last couple of years or year or whatever, however long it's been. I just feel like I've mentioned it so much that like I want to join a gym. I'm seriously thinking about joining a gym. Anyway, I'm really serious about joining a gym. I did join a gym like a couple of years ago, but because I injured my back at that gym, I have a little bit of a thing with gyms now. I'm just worried that I'm going to do something wrong, like I'm going to bend the wrong way and hurt myself again. So I do have this thing with gyms where I just don't want to do the wrong thing. So that's kind of why I've put it off for quite a while. But yeah, I just left the gym. I went just for the tour, just to kind of say hi and just ask some questions. It seems like a pretty laid back gym, which is quite nice. Like it's just a very like, yep, here's the space. There's nothing complicated about it. It's all just one big space. So it's like a Snap Fitness. So I haven't used Snap Fitness before. Not that I've used so many gyms before. Like I definitely haven't. The last gym I went to, like where I injured myself, was the PCY, like just the local PCYC, which is like a community gym. So yes, but I don't know. I got a good vibe from them because it's only like a couple minutes drive from my house. So I'll probably walk here. Like if I decide to join, I'll probably walk here in the mornings, and that'll probably take me like 10 minutes, I'd say, probably about 10 minutes. It wouldn't take me too long to walk here. 10 minutes, get here, and yeah, I think I'd like come in the mornings. I think that would be really good. So I'm just thinking like, yeah, I think this could actually work. And especially because I don't have to go every day. I will probably only go like 3 times a week. And from what I've seen and like read about working out and strength training, and obviously strength training is pretty much like the reason that I want to join a gym, so that I can actually do some serious strength training, because I just haven't been doing it because I've been worried about hurting myself again, which, you know, just is what it is. Like I had a bad experience. So yeah, I'm just obviously wanting to get back into it. But no, that's what I was saying, sorry. So I've seen like a lot of things about how you can do a really effective workout routine and go and do it like twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, and that's totally fine. Like that would work totally fine. You don't have to go to the gym every single day. And I think there's kind of like a mental block where I do think to myself like, oh, I wouldn't even be able to go that much. Like I'm working full time. Like, can I really add this to my life right now? I don't know. But it's just that I'm getting older. Like I'm 32 and I need to get on top of my health now. Like obviously with like the weight loss, you know, of course I am trying to get on top of my health in regards to like what I'm eating and wanting to lose weight, and that's great. But it's just that strength training is just so important for your bones, and you know, for getting older, it's so important for your health in the long term. So that's why I'm doing it. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to lose weight, but it's just that I'm just, the older I get, the more I'm thinking about how important it is to strength train and go to the gym and be active, just for health benefits, just for, you know, longevity, for a good life, you know, because I do want to get to like 60, 80 and still be able to look after myself, because obviously, you know, I've injured my back a couple of times in the last couple of years, and it's horrible not being able to look after yourself. Like, oh my God, like I've been there, and I don't want to experience that. Like I don't want to have that again. I never want to experience that again. It's just horrible. So, and I just can't even imagine how hard it would be to be an older person and not be able to do things like, and yeah, anyway, so it's just getting really like deep conversation right now, but I just wanted to do this. I might do like a video where it's like I'm joining the gym or something, I don't know, but yeah, so I've just had that. So I'm feeling excited, and I'll think about the price. I don't think I'm going to go and check out any other gyms, to be honest, because like I've tried PCYC, I think this gym is probably better suited for me because the people that go to this gym are around my age. The people that went to the other gym that I went to are kind of older, which is totally fine. But it's just that I think it'd be nice for me to be around people my own age, and I might be able to like make friends and stuff. And I think that would be nice. And they also have like a kind of social club thing where they go on like walks and hikes together, which sounds bloody awesome. So I love that. So yeah, it just sounds really good. Anyways, I'm excited, but I just will still think about it because I was saying to the woman in there that I met, the manager, I was saying how, oh look, I'm just a bit of a thinker. I'd love to just take like a brochure and like think about it. Because that's just that's just how I am. I'm a thinker. So, but she didn't actually, like, she couldn't give me anything. Like, they didn't really have anything to actually give me. She just told me the price. So $35 a fortnight, that seems fine. I'm just like, okay. Like, I was kind of expecting it to be around that anyway. That's like about 16. What's that? 16 something a week. I don't know. That's probably a lot. I don't even know. But to me, I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Like, that's kind of what I expected anyway. So yes, I'm kind of excited. Like, watch this space. It's going to be fun just to think about it. I love thinking about things. Ugh. That's my problem. I love to think about things. I think about things too much. Anyways, exciting times. So please excuse the spots on my face. It's raining at the moment and I'm using a street light for my lighting right now. So I just wanted to do an update, and basically they were like, okay, well, you know, come back in, because they have like limited staffing hours, and I had to come back in on Monday. And I'm like, that works out really well for me because I like to think about things. I'll think about it over the weekend and come back in on Monday. Anyway, so it's Monday today. So I went in there just to like kind of basically do the induction, I suppose, kind of like an induction, although it's kind of more like a finishing off the tour, I suppose, because it was kind of like another little look around the gym and just like more questions about like what I want to do, like what my goals are, and just making sure I knew how to like use, because I've got like the lanyard thing. I've got like my lanyard and I've got my key card. So I'm really excited about it. So it's Snap Fitness. That's the gym I'm going to go to. So Snap Fitness, it's pretty much just because there is a community gym. I think I talked about this I already talked about this the other day, but basically Snap Fitness, it's a commercial gym. It's the people that go, like the members, they're going to be around my age. Again, it's like, it doesn't really matter. Like, honestly, like it does not really matter really, but it's just that if it's going to be a little bit more social, then that would be kind of nice for me. And they actually have a personal trainer. I think the other gym, like PC Wesley, I think they do have a personal trainer now. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, sorry about, I look weird. I look like crazy right now because of the rain. But anyways, so yeah, basically I've joined up. I'm going to start going. I actually have an appointment with the PT tomorrow morning. I'm so excited. I've got an appointment at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I'm actually excited, like honestly. And it's really funny because I had to like, I went to this appointment at the gym just to like finish off the tour and actually sign up like officially. And when that was done, it was like 6 o'clock. So I had to like race over to my Pilates class, and I did Pilates. So I'm feeling like such a fitness queen right now. Like I'm just, you know, I'm joining up at the gym and then I'm running off to my Pilates class. So yes, so I'm really feeling really positive about it. I think, you know, because my only thing with joining the gym for like the last, I suppose, 6 months has been, oh, is it the right time? Like, I don't want to rush back into it because I've like injured my back, and that's probably the biggest thing. And also just thinking like, can I fit this into my life right now? Because like I work full time and I'm a mom and there's just a lot going on. And do I really have time for this right now? But I really want to prioritize my health. I really want to make this a priority in my life. I don't want to just kind of push it away. Like, I'm 32 and I just think, you know what, I really need to start looking after myself. Like, yes, I'm trying to be healthier, like I'm like losing weight and like wanting to eat healthy, and it's obviously something that I'm doing, and I'm striving every day, trying my best. But this is something that I can do to step it up and just try even harder, I suppose. And obviously, if it does help me lose weight, then that's great. But this is mostly about just building strength, you know, looking after myself now so that I'm going to be healthier as I age, as I get older. You know, like, I'm 32 and I just feel like the next 10 years are going to go by so quickly. So I don't want to wake up in my 40s or 50s and think, oh, like, I really wish I, you know, looked after myself and got on top of this health situation back then and didn't leave it till now, because, you know, so I just want to be healthier. And it's pretty much like, and the whole weight loss thing, it's more of a secondary. It's like, oh yeah, maybe it'll help me burn some extra calories, like that'll be great. You know, it's more just like that. It's more like, oh yeah, if I build some muscle, that'll help me, and yeah, that'd be good. You know, it's more like an afterthought. I'm thinking more about like my bone strength and, you know, building muscle, because I'm going to be losing muscle as I get older. Like, I'm going to be naturally losing it anyway, and I can't let myself get all sloppy. And it's just, yeah, I need to get on top of it. So I'm feeling so positive about it. But yes, I will check in with you guys tomorrow. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited to go to this class tomorrow. Well, it's not really a class. It's not a class. It's basically just a session with the PT. So yes, but I'll probably go there before the session, because obviously it's like a 24-hour gym. You just go there whenever you want. And I was thinking to myself, like, oh, if I would totally go tonight, like, and I guess if I wanted to, I could go tonight. Like, if I really wanted to, I could just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go to the gym. But I've just been to Pilates, so it's like, I'm just excited. I think that's the thing. Like, I'm just excited right now. So anyways, I'll leave it there. But yeah, check in tomorrow. Maybe before my gym session. Oh my gosh. Maybe before I go to the gym in the morning. I'm excited. So I just had my first gym session, and as you can see, I'm so red. This is my gym fit. Do I look like the biggest dog ever? Yes, but it is what it is. I thought I would be too cold in shorts. How stupid. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be so sore in the morning, but I'm really looking forward to coming back tomorrow morning. I'm gonna be so sore, but if I'm sore in the morning, it's fine. I'll just do like elliptical or something, just cardio. So I've just been to the gym again. So hot. I was like really close. Not like really close to not going, but I was nervous about going, because I was like how busy is it gonna be? What's it gonna be like? But of course it was fine. Like, and I'm really sore because I had a workout yesterday with PT, and I'm still so sore. So it's Saturday night and I'm just walking around the lounge room, just getting some extra steps in, and I just wanted to talk about the gym again. So it's Saturday, so my first week of joining the gym is finished, and I just want to fill you in on how I think it went. So I'm really excited about it. I think it went really well. I think the gym, they really understood what I wanted. You know, I'm just feeling really happy with how it went, because I've told them, you know, this is what I want to do. Like, I want to build muscle. I want to just be healthy, be fit, because I'm getting older, really. And of course, like, yes, I'm trying to lose weight. Yes, I'm on a weight loss journey. And I'm sure joining the gym and trying to be fitter and build muscle will help me with that too. But in terms of actually joining the gym, it's to build muscle. And so they understood that. And it was just good timing as well, because the PT that I trained with twice this week, she kind of recently joined. So I think it was also just good timing, like just kind of luck, which I'm just so happy about and feeling so blessed that just, you know, the timing was good. And she is working there now. And obviously, like, I was able to train with her. So I went in on Tuesday. That was my first PT session with her. And that went really well. Like, I mean, I've been sore all week. Like, ever since Tuesday, I've just been sore. Because, yeah, I woke up on Wednesday. I think even Tuesday night, I started to feel sore. And because you can just imagine, like, if you haven't been training, you know, if you haven't been working out, the only exercise I do is I do 1 or 2 walks a day, and then Pilates once a week. So I don't really work out that much. Like, I just don't exercise. So of course, you know, doing an actually lifting up actual weights, of course I'm going to be sore, and I have been. And it's actually been quite satisfying. And after the first workout I did on Tuesday, I felt amazing. Honestly, like, afterwards, I mean, I guess I felt like, oh, that's, you know, it's great that it's over, because that was hard. But seriously, like, I felt amazing. At work, by the end of the day, I was really tired. I was actually a lot more tired than usual. So I'm assuming it's just because I had worked out that morning. You know, obviously, yeah, really sore the next day. And maybe feeling a little bit hungrier the next day, maybe a little bit. Maybe increased appetite a little bit. And then I had another PT session. I did go to the gym on Wednesday. I went in the morning before work, basically just to go. Like, you know, I wasn't going to make myself do a full-on workout. I just wanted to go and, like, do some elliptical, and also just to check how long it actually took me to walk there, because it's within walking distance. So I just wanted to see, like, okay, how long is this actually going to take? So it took me 14 minutes. So, you know, let's just say 15. I was kind of hoping it would be 10 minutes, but that's fine. Hopefully I'll actually get quicker, and maybe it'll only take me 10 minutes in the future. But at the moment, it's like more like 15 minutes, which is good, because then I sort of have like a 15-minute walk. It's like a really nice warm-up. You know, and then obviously I have to walk back, so, you know, so that's actually quite good. So I just did that on Wednesday, and yeah, I just walked there and, you know, did some like stretching. Stretching has been great, because like I've been so sore, so it feels so good to actually stretch the muscles. Did some stretching, and then I did some elliptical. I think I did like 15 or 20 minutes, and then some stretches, and then walked back home and got ready for work. And then I had a PT session again on Thursday, and that was really good. You know, with the same PT, like, she was really, really good. Like, she was so helpful, and, you know, she's given me all these like tips that I was trying to remember today, actually. So today I went to the gym, and it was like the first, well, not really the first time, but it was the first time I went to do an actual workout without her, like an actual doing like strength and stuff. And because she's sent me like an actual workout plan, so of course I'm like reading that, and I'm like, okay, oh yeah, that's that machine, you know. So I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm just a newbie. Like, I'm just kind of like, oh, what am I doing? But today it was interesting, because obviously, you know, I was there by myself, and, you know, didn't have her to tell me what to do, because like I'm perfectly happy to stand there and look like a complete noob and look like I don't know what I'm doing when she's there helping me. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't care, like, you know, judge me, I don't care. But today it was a bit like, oh God, look at me. Like I'm just standing around actually looking at machines and looking at my phone being like, okay, I think that's it. You know, like that's the chest fly, that's the shoulder press, you know, like trying to figure things out. But I did all the things I was supposed to do, so I was so happy. So the first little hurdle was when it was actually like when I had stretched and warmed up and I was like, okay, going over to the machines, there was like kind of a small group of younger guys. Like they were quite, like they were kind of older boys, you know, they were like pretty young and they were kind of doing their own thing and, you know, they were pretty quiet. They weren't really, you know, they were just doing their thing and that's fine. But then there was like a couple of kind of older guys, you know, probably younger than me, but you know, older and bigger, and they were kind of just being kind of loud and talking. Again, that's fine, but you know, they were just kind of there and you knew they were there. And so I went over to the leg press and there was a drink bottle on the seat. And it was just like, it wasn't like an actual proper drink bottle. It was just like a water bottle, like a plastic water bottle. But I'm sure it's someone's water bottle, but it's like, oh, did someone just leave this here from yesterday? Is this actually, like, what, has someone bags this machine? You know, I just was confused. I was like, what? Like, did someone do that on purpose? So I was kind of looking at it and I'm kind of thinking, you know, I'm kind of thinking to myself, oh, that's annoying. And then I just kind of made a decision. I was just kind of like, oh, I'll just move it. So I just moved it and I just put it on the floor next. Like I just put it, you know, somewhere nearby. And then I just got on and just started using it. And like, I think it actually belonged to one of these kind of like guys, you know, the loud guys. And like, he didn't say anything, but I didn't really think about it. I was just kind of like, that's annoying. And I just moved it. I was like, okay, I'll just move it. So it was kind of a bit like, I don't know if there's like a thing where you put something on a machine. Like, is that like a rule, or is that like a gym thing where you put something on a machine and that means that you've bagged it? I have no idea. Like, I'm not a gym person. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So maybe it is a thing. I don't know. But I just thought, oh, I'll just move it, whatever. Like, they're not here. I don't know. Anyways. And then I did another machine. I think the other machine I was doing was like a chest fly or a shoulder press or something. So I did that and then I look at my thing and it's like, okay, the next thing on my list is a lat pull down thingy. And so I went over to that machine. I was like, oh yeah, I remember lats. I remember that one. So I went over and there was like a wipe on the machine, like just a wipe, you know, like a disposable wipe. And it's kind of sitting there folded. Like, it's not kind of sitting there all messy. It's sitting there folded. And it just looked like someone had put it there to save it. You know how like the bottle, someone had left a bottle there on the leg press. Someone had left this wipe on the lat pull down thing. And I'm kind of a bit like annoyed at that point. I'm like, are people serious? Like, is this a thing? Like, do people do this? Like, this actually annoying. Like, if you're not sitting on these machines, then you're not using it. Like, I was kind of like, I don't even care. Like, that's just annoying. But I wasn't sure. And because these guys were kind of quite close by. So I was like, maybe they're going to use it. That's so weird. And I was like, you know what? That's fine. What I'll do is I'll see what else I have to do. I'll go do something else and then I'll come back. So I did a couple of other things first. And then I went back to this lat machine thingy. And it was still there. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's silly. So I actually just went on it anyway. And I didn't even pick up this wipe. I didn't even pick it up. I just like kind of left it where it was. Because I'm like, I'm not picking it. I was a bit like, this is silly. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to use it anyway. But it wasn't a problem. You know, it wasn't really a big deal. It was just a bit weird. I posted about it I have a short about it. If you want to put your 2 cents in and tell me what you think. Do you think that that's like, is that a thing? Have you seen that before where people bags a machine? Is that normal? I don't know. But anyways, that was today and it was actually a good feeling, you know, getting that done. Just going and just having to rely on myself, and just kind of think back, you know, to the sessions I've done with the PT, like, oh yeah, that's that machine, and just follow it along and just try, you know, that's the thing, like, just try my best, and yeah, you know, just try to remember all the things that she told me to do, and just try to make sure that I've got good form, and I just did what I did when I was with her, really. So, but yes, my first week at the gym is over, and I've still got one workout to go. So this week I've kind of only done 3. So, and I've actually got 4 workouts that I'm going to do every week. So, and I have no idea what days I'm going to do them on. But I really want to go to the gym tomorrow so I can get my 4th workout done, which is kind of technically next week, but that's fine. But I'm probably going to end this, you know, gym, my first gym week video. I'm just going to end it now. Chat soon.